Let's move on to the third set of exercises, upper body push and pull. This set includes the medicine ball chest fly and the medicine ball tricep extension. Chest fly, the bodybuilder's sculpting tool. Early origins, pre-golden era. The movement pattern, arms opening wide and closing inward, mimics what early physical culturists called pec isolation movements. In the late 1800s and early 1900s, strongmen like Eugen Sandow were already experimenting with dumbbells to sculpt the chest. They understood something important. Pressing builds mass, but wide arc movements build shape. The fly motion emphasizes horizontal shoulder adduction, bringing the arms together across the body, directly targeting the pectoralis major. Even if they didn't use modern anatomy language, they understood contraction. Golden era expansion, 1950s to 1970s. The chest fly became mainstream during the golden era of bodybuilding. Influenced by figures like Joe Weider, Arnold Schwarzenegger, bodybuilders began separating compound mass builders, bench press, from isolation sculptors, flies. The logic was, press to build thickness, fly to carve separation and chest width. Flies were often done, flat bench. Incline bench. On early pec deck machines, they were marketed as the move that gave the chest its plate-like appearance. Why it mattered historically? Bodybuilding in that era wasn't just about strength. It was about symmetry and proportion. The chest fly symbolized control over muscle contraction, mind-muscle connection, intentional shaping. It was refinement, not brute force. Medicine ball adaptation. When functional training surged in the 1990s, coaches adapted traditional flies to stability balls, floor variations. Medicine balls, why? To reduce shoulder strain and increase core involvement. With a medicine ball, range is slightly reduced. Core stabilization increases. The movement becomes more integrated. So the medicine ball chest fly is essentially golden era sculpting, modernized for stability and safety. Chest fly, medicine ball version, history. Chest flies originate from bodybuilding in the 1950s, golden era, popularized by Joe Weider and other pioneers to isolate pectoral muscles. Traditionally done on a flat/incline bench with dumbbells. Medicine ball variations are a modern functional adaptation, often used in athletic, rehab, and core integrated programs since the 1990s. The chest fly focuses on upper body push, pull, and chest development. A key coach cue is to squeeze the chest at the top and control the opening. For the starting position, lie on your back, holding a medicine ball in each hand above your chest, with arms slightly bent. Palms face each other. Key cues include a flat back and an engaged core. During the lowering phase, or the fly, slowly lower the balls out to the sides in a wide arc, feeling a stretch in your chest. Maintain the elbow bend, control the descent, and feel the stretch. To return to the start, squeeze your chest muscles to bring the balls back together. Key cues are to squeeze the chest close and exhale on the effort. To ensure success, focus on squeezing the chest muscles, not just moving the arms. Also, remember to exhale as you bring the balls together. Finally, maintain a slight, consistent bend in the elbows throughout the entire movement. Remember these cues for a successful chest fly. Tricep extension, the arm finisher that never died. Classical building. Early strength culture, 1940s to 1950s. Tricep extensions appeared prominently once bodybuilders began isolating muscle groups intentionally. As training evolved beyond full-body strongman lifting, athletes started asking, how do I make my arms bigger? The answer, direct elbow extension work. Early variations included overhead dumbbell extension, lying barbell extension, seated extensions. They became staples in mid-century bodybuilding routines. Tricep extension, overhead or lying medicine ball. History. Classic tricep extension is a staple in resistance training since the 1940s to 1950s, originally with dumbbells or barbells. Overhead and lying variations target different heads of the triceps. Using a medicine ball is a contemporary twist, combining stability, coordination, and light dynamic resistance, part of functional strength programs since the late 20th century. Next is the tricep extension, which targets upper body push and tricep isolation. Coach cues are to keep your elbows high and close and squeeze at the top. The lying tricep extension, skull crusher era. The lying barbell extension, often nicknamed skull crusher, gained popularity in the 1960s and 1970s. It emphasized long head of the triceps, controlled eccentric loading, arm thickness, This movement became iconic in serious arm training programs. Brain. Why it endured. The triceps make up roughly 2/3 of upper arm mass. Bodybuilders realized big triceps equals big arms. So extension movements never went away. They remained fundamental across bodybuilding, powerlifting accessory work, athletic conditioning. Medicine ball evolution. Medicine ball tricep extensions are a modern adaptation emphasizing joint control, light to moderate load, core stability, coordination. Instead of isolating aggressively, the ball forces balanced grip, stable shoulder positioning, controlled tempo. It's less about maximum arm size and more about integrated strength. For the starting position, stand with feet shoulder width apart, holding the medicine ball overhead with arms extended. Your elbows should point forward and stay close to your head. Key cues include keeping the elbows in and the core engaged. In the lowering phase, slowly lower the ball behind your head by bending your elbows, feeling a stretch in your triceps. Keep your upper arms still. Key cues are to control the descent and feel the stretch. The extension phase involves extending your arms back to the overhead position, squeezing your triceps at the top. Key cues are to squeeze triceps at the top and exhale on the effort. For success, focus on keeping the elbows stationary. The movement should only occur at the elbow joint. Exhale forcefully as you extend your arms overhead. Maintain a controlled, steady tempo throughout the entire movement. Keep these cues in mind for an effective tricep extension. The deeper story. Chest fly equals aesthetic refinement born from bodybuilding's artistic era. Tricep extension equals direct arm development from strength culture's isolation evolution. Both exercises represent the shift from pure strength, right-pointing arrow, targeted muscle development, right-pointing arrow, integrated functional adaptations. They survive decades because they work.